Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's disastrous relationship has been closely examined during their popular defamation trial. Depp filed a lawsuit against Heard over her op-ed, which Heard countersued. Both their claims were based on the premise that one has ruined the other's Hollywood career. The jury concluded that both defamed each other, but Depp got way more money, ultimately winning. Lots of celebs had thoughts during this fiasco. Keep watching to find out. First, we have Sharon Osbourne, who didn't expect the verdict. Sharon Osbourne, the great TV personality, was apparently surprised by the outcome of the trial. She said in an interview with Page 6 that although she wanted Johnny to win, she didn't quite expect it. Safe to say, it was a good surprise. Some people were celebrating on Instagram like Ashley Benson. The Pretty Little Liars star used the social media platform to express her excitement and relief about the outcome. She shared a cute picture of Johnny in sunglasses and shared his statement in the caption, along with a lot of hearts. "We feel you, Ash." Then some like Amy Schumer expressed their thoughts through quotes. Actress Amy Schumer shared a quote by feminist icon Gloria Steinem on her socials about an hour after the verdict announcement. It hinted subtly at the trial, but didn't mention anyone specifically. The quote was seemingly in favor of Amber Heard, sympathizing with her. It talked about the status quo treating a woman as a dirty joke. Next, Laurie Holden spoke up on Twitter. The former star of The Walking Dead tweeted in support of Johnny Depp, happy with the verdict and that #truth wins. She claimed that justice was served and a lesson was learned, that there's no gender to abuse and that facts matter. We hear you, Laurie. However, this isn't the first time Holden spoke out in support of Johnny Depp. In 2016, after Amber's allegations against him, Laurie tweeted that she was going to watch Johnny's new movie and that nobody really knew what happened in his personal life. After backlash, she was forced to clarify that she believes abuse victims should be fully protected, but that she doesn't believe in trial by Twitter and bullying on social media. Amanda DeCatanet supported Heard after the divorce, but soon switched sides. DeCatanet, a women's rights activist, was friends with Heard both before and after her relationship ended with Johnny Depp, according to People. After Heard told DeCatanet about Depp's alleged abuse, the TV host posted a photo of herself and Heard on Instagram. According to the outlet, she also retweeted several messages on Twitter in support of Heard that month. DeCatanet was scheduled to testify in the UK libel trial in 2020 after The Sun published an article in 2018 calling Depp a wife-beater. She changed her mind after hearing audio clips released by the Daily Mail, in which Heard appeared to be verbally abusive to Depp. It was a very painful realization for Amanda that someone she advocated for and believed in so wholeheartedly was not entirely forthcoming with her. It's quite unfortunate to be in a position like that, and we feel for her. Then we have Paul Bettany, who defended Depp in 2016, but not so much in 2020 after text messages released. Following Heard's allegations in 2016, Bettany expressed his support for the Pirates of the Caribbean star. Having worked with Depp before, Bettany tweeted at the time that he's known Johnny Depp for a long time, and when he was in various relationships. He said that Depp's the sweetest, kindest, and the gentlest man he's ever met. In February 2022, in an interview with the Times of London, Paul said he was embarrassed by the text conversation between Heard and Depp. Depp suggested burning Amber and calling her a witch in those messages. Bettany defended himself by claiming he didn't know Johnny while he was married to Amber. Ah well, we've all been there, Bettany. Even Evan Rachel Wood supported Amber in 2016. In 2016, the actress/activist came to Amber's defense. Wood's openly bisexual like Heard and has claimed to have been subjected to physical and sexual abuse at the hands of a powerful man. In her case, it was Marilyn Manson, her ex-fiancé. When the media criticized Amber Heard's bisexuality and was linking it to her marital problems at the time, Wood spoke out about it. She tweeted back then that bisexual women are more prone to domestic violence, and that was the only relevance to her sexuality in the case. Evan Rachel Wood tweeted multiple times similarly. She didn't agree with media portraying bisexual women like herself in a negative light or associating them with being deviant. She believes it was unfair. Looking back, we couldn't agree more. Sexuality shouldn't be relevant in these kinds of cases. Next up, we have Kathy Griffin, who spoke out publicly against Depp. Late in April of 2020, Griffin took to social media to shame Johnny Depp. She posted a picture of him with the caption telling ladies to be grateful that this hot mess isn't going to mess up their faces today. Yikes, that's grim. On the 9th of April, right before the defamation trial, Amber Heard tweeted she's stepping back from social media. Griffin spoke up again and responded, sending Amber her thoughts and all her love. Griffin also pointed out that Johnny Depp's team was responsible for the generously funded online campaign against Heard. She said it wouldn't be possible to post anything favorable to Amber because of all the bullying by the swarm of Depp fans. But here we have what no Winona Ryder, Depp's former fiancée, fully supporting him. Ryder was involved romantically with Depp from 1989 to 1993 and co-starred in Edward Scissorhands with him in 1990. During the July 2020 case against The Sun, she was asked to write a witness statement in Depp's defense. Ryder wrote that her relationship with Johnny was very significant to her. She said she was shocked, confused, and upset once she was aware of the allegations against him. Although she acknowledged the fact that she couldn't possibly know what Amber went through, she had a completely different experience. Ryder said she didn't believe that Johnny was anywhere near being abusive or violent. The Stranger Things star further added that Depp was an incredibly loving and protective guy, and that she always felt safe with him. "We don't understand how two people can have experiences worlds apart with the same man. It's crazy." And that's not the only ex who came to his defense. Vanessa Paradis, a musician and mother to Johnny Depp's children, also came out in support of him, having been involved with him for about 14 years, and as a co-parent for all the years after. Paradis said this isn't the Johnny she knows. To her, Depp was kind, generous, a non-violent person, and a good dad. Although there are a number of other people who were either happy or upset about the final verdict, the most important response comes from the two celebrities actually involved. So, in other news, let's talk about how Johnny responded to the verdict. After the jury announced the verdict, Johnny Depp stated that he was at peace and that he had his life back. He said that 6 years ago, his life, the lives of his children, the lives of those closest to him, and the lives of his supporters were forever changed. The allegations spread across the world like a plague and ruined him, and now that he has his life back, he's humbled. Truly heartwarming if you ask us. And what about Amber? After the trial, Amber was beyond disappointed. She believed her team had enough evidence to stand up against her ex-husband Johnny and his position of power. She also stated it reverts to a time when a woman who spoke up and out could be publicly shamed and humiliated, and that it undermines the notion that violence against women should be taken seriously. She also adds that she's sorry she didn't win this case, but what makes her sadder is that she appears to have lost a right she thought she had as an American, the right to speak freely and openly. This was in reference to her op-ed, which this entire trial was about. We can't help but feel bad for her. Does she even have enough money to pay him? Let's talk numbers. Johnny Depp had sued Amber Heard for $50 million, and she countersued for $100 million. As we all know, the jury found both to be liable, but favored Johnny, awarding him $15 million in damages, which were reduced to $10.35 million. Amber will receive $2 million in damages. Amber's lawyer has now revealed that the actress is unable to pay the damages. So what will happen? Well, Amber's lawyer, Elaine Charlson Bettehoff, believes she has grounds for an appeal, and that's what they're planning on doing. All we hope is that the truth comes out and that the two learn something from all this. Hopefully they can move on from it all and work to be better. That's a wrap for this video. What are your opinions on the defamation trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.